All right, everybody, welcome back. And we're going into phase 3 now, which is creating your pitch. So just to give you guys another overview, phase 1 is coming up with your idea, giving you guys the ability to, on demand, create an idea for a product. Phase 2, now that I know what I want to sell, who am I selling it to? Notice that's super important to get that done in the second phase, not phase 3, phase 4. Because now that we know what we're going to sell and who we're going to sell to very specifically, now how do we sell it? What are we actually going to tell these people? And I've got some really cool questions that you guys can run through. These are all, by the way, this whole system and the questions and everything. It's essentially the same system and the same vetting process that like big billion-dollar companies use. We can just use it at our level because it works. So
it makes sense. It's a very natural.
It is a natural. And if you forget one, you are screwed. Like okay, even starting out, coming up with your idea. There's a lot of people who sit there and think like that Chatmatic. I get this question a lot about Chatmatic. Like, how did you create Chatmatic? As if I'm sitting around going, man, I really want to make something.
Yeah, what can I make?
Like, of course, I want to make money.
But you
obviously
saw, like the Facebook.
I saw F8.
Conference.
Yeah, but like I was there with a purpose. So like I was with my mind open. So this was a curiosity, right? It was a curiosity that started Chatmatic, if I had to guess. And it was, I'm curious what Facebook is releasing.
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing, and what could I do in that realm, in that world? No, I'm not a developer. I have no idea what to do on any of that stuff except for this system. I know that I can hire a team to build a product, and then I have my idea. I can identify my avatar, who I'm going to sell it to, and then I can create my pitch for it. Then I can go out, and you guys will see in phase 4 how to get your first 1,000 leads or make your first $1,000, proving concept with things that don't scale. This is kind of an idea that if you can do something and you can prove concept in a way that doesn't scale, which means it requires more of your time than just money and non-scalable things, then it will work when you can start spending money. And then phase 5, iterate, and then we get into scaling. And if you can do all of these things, they run very naturally. But we've already talked about identifying our avatar. Now we know who we're selling to. It's time to actually create our pitch. Now, the pitch is, in essence, it's going to be more of a 30-second elevator-style pitch idea. But this is something that we need to be comfortable with because we can use this in ads. It then helps us frame our sales pages. It helps us frame every system that we're going to use to sell. Is we need to understand these things. First, what is unique about your product? Now, in the last video, we talked about a YouTube ad script. So I'm going to keep going off of that so that we can kind of follow this all the way through. Now you guys know what we're selling. You know who we're selling to. And now it's time to create that pitch, which is we're going to need to discuss what is unique, and that's the first thing that I like to identify. So what's unique about mine? Well, it's the only platform, it's the only system that I know of that's going to teach you how to write a bulletproof YouTube ad script that's actually based off of the analysis of all of the other most successful YouTube ads. Yeah. So there's 1. 2, I teach you everything in 4 videos, right? That's very unique. 3, you don't have to have any experience and or professional camera to be able to use any of what I'm going to show you. 4, I'm going to show you where you can actually use these YouTube ads without you having to be on camera. I actually have a way of teaching you how to do it where you're just recording the audio, putting the audio up, and we'll show you how you can do it where you don't even have to be on camera. It is easier if you're on camera, but obviously in this case, we would show you a way that you could do it without it.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it because some people, like there's so many people that I run into that aren't comfortable with being on camera, and some people that are. So
well, and the easy way to figure out what's unique is to look at the other products that you're kind of competing against and go, okay, so what do they do?
Yeah.
That's something that's like super overlooked. And one thing that like Russell Brunson talks about in the funnel hacking thing is like when you're trying to analyze what other people are doing in their funnel, buy their product and then see what they're selling. Super simple. Like you'll figure all of it out right away when you buy their thing, right? So it's the same thing when you're trying to like figure out what's unique about your product. Okay, so like we bought a YouTube ads course and went through it. The one thing that I wanted was I want to know, give me a script that I can use and go film a video right now because I've got the video equipment, I've got the audio, I've got everything. And it wasn't in there.
I mean, unless I missed that part, that was not
I didn't
in
see
there.
it.
It was a lot of fluff.
So what's unique about your product? Well, I'm actually going to show you exactly how to write the script because I think the script is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Everybody else wants to teach you the mechanics of running a YouTube ad. It's all the same stuff because who you can target on YouTube is the same, whether it's this course, that course, this course, or this course. YouTube ads is a Google platform. Everybody uses the same platform. It's not like you're going to get some secret, whoa, holy cow. The secret, holy cow, is what the content of your video is because that is the only thing that matters on YouTube.
And how do you structure that information that you want to give in an entertaining way that's not,
less than 4.5 minutes long?
That's not going to get someone to just skip right away.
Exactly. And especially like you have to think about the whole, emphasis of you get 15 seconds. Sometimes you get 5 seconds of a video before somebody gets the ability to skip.
Yeah.
So like, how do we make our ads so that people don't skip? How do we target the right people? Where are we showing this ad? All of that is the same in every single course. What's not the same is your video. So I wanted to make a course focused on your video, right? Bang. I'm actually going to do this. I swear to you. I'm doing this. I'm going to make this course because I think that's it would be one of the easiest things to sell is like exactly what I'm talking about. What's unique about it? I'm going to give you a piece of paper that you can use and fill in the blanks and have a YouTube script that I guarantee you will beat whatever you're doing right now or will give you a really good way to start generating YouTube ads. Because most people get paralysis of like, okay, I get it. I get the mechanics of making the YouTube ad, but what do I say?
I know. It's paralysis by analysis because you don't want to just
Well, this is different. This is different.
Just like waste a bunch of money.
I feel like the analysis paralysis is like, okay, there's so much to do. What do I do? With YouTube ads, it's like the YouTube script. You're like, I literally just don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, how do I start my video? What should my intro be? I don't even know how to start it, right? Like, that's what people are struggling with. So I'm going to solve those things. So boom, what's unique? Right there. Next, what do other users say about my product, right? So I get a couple of people in. Oh my gosh, I took this course and literally after the 4th video, my YouTube ad was done. Okay, cool. Now I'm learning more about what people are saying about it. What is the product doing for people? It is helping people generate ads on YouTube that are productive, helps them create these ads in minutes, and puts them on a completely new plateau, allowing them to reach 2 billion active users in a way that they just couldn't before. Mm-hmm. Helps them get over their stage fright. Helps them overcome the objectives of, I don't want to be on camera. Objections.
Helps them have a scalable ad versus like these one-off ones that just aren't performing.
And helps them literally open up an entirely new stream of revenue, whether it's for affiliates or it's for your own product. So it's doing a lot for people. What can grab people's attention about the product? Now, a lot of people, when it comes to these like YouTube ad scripts, they'll tell you like, okay, you should have like an object in your hand, something that's like curious. So a lot of people will shoot YouTube ads and they'll just like hold this, right? Instead of like leaving it on the table, make it an actual thing that I'm like holding this. It's like, why is he holding that? And that will hold you to at least listen to me. So it's like something that's gonna get people's attention. Billie Jean is marketing, does a lot of dancing and singing and skits in his. They're very good ads. And that's a really creative way to do YouTube ads. So again, what's going to grab people's attention? The way that he started one of his YouTube ads was he had this woman by the hair and he had a little buzzer and he was like getting ready to like buzz her hair off.
Like the Wolf of Wall Street
And it was the Wolf of Wall Street one. And it was like, that's a cool ad. That's going to definitely get your attention.
That
now,
takes some professional equipment and stuff.
and a script and actors. And that's like 99% of people aren't going to be able to do that. So again, but what do you have that you can use? And then lastly, really good question for creating your pitch. Is it remarkable? And I think this is an interesting thing to look at. It's like, is it remarkable? Meaning, is it worth making a remark about? So again, is it worth telling people about? Is your product actually worth telling somebody about? And if yes, what makes it remarkable, right? Like my YouTube ad script course could be good, but is it something that other people are going to see their friends at a conference and be like, yo, this guy's thing is amazing. Like 4 videos was dope. Like, is it remarkable? If it is, what makes it remarkable? So does it work? Is it authentic? Is it authentic in a market full of things that aren't authentic? That might be remarkable. Is it a remarkable, like, I think it's cool to release a course that's literally 4 videos and be like, look, this is crazy.
Yeah, versus
But,
having to go. Like,
yeah, it's not even a course. It's just 4 videos.
Especially someone like yourself, right? You obviously have a lot of stuff going on. You don't want
exactly.
You don't want to spend 40 hours.
That is what's
these,
remarkable
these
about it.
Training videos, you know.
So yes, it's also unique, but this was actually something from a guy named Seth Godin who talks about, you know, when you're advertising your product is figure out what makes it remarkable. And I think that's such an interesting way to look at it. It's like, what does make this remarkable? What's like, literally, I'm at a table with a bunch of marketers and they go, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, you really do have a full-on YouTube ad script that I can get and I'll see how to edit it myself within 4 videos. Because what's great is, like, it answers all the questions. Hey, Travis, can my team take it? Yeah, if they can watch 4 videos.
Yeah.
Hey, can I have my videographer take it? Yeah, just have him watch the last 2. Like, you know what I mean? It's a really cool idea that take all the information that you would need, dummy it down in as few pieces of content as you can get, and that actually makes something remarkable because it's not 90 videos long. In a course like an email profits course, there's so much to cover that you can't do that. You literally have to do, you know, I'm teaching almost all the email marketing concepts that I can. It's not just like, hey, do this, plug this in, copy this.
But that's also what makes that remarkable.
Is it's
right?
every step of a 14-year journey.
Yeah.
I know. But like, again, so I could use that. So don't think that you have to make something short to make it remarkable. You can make your courses. You can do your coaching programs. I think that's a benefit of a coaching program is either it's a super short coaching program, so you get everything that you need inside of like 4 weeks, or it's a super long coaching program. It's 1 year. Could be either way is a benefit.
Yeah.
Then what I do is in this creating your pitch thing, I create my what I call APP. So create your app, which is an automated pitch process. Once you have your pitch, now we want to create a system that can automate that pitch. And this is why the internet is so amazing, because we can literally create ads, posts, reels, TikToks, whatever, that drive people to a page that's always live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that always pushes them towards that pitch, right? So if my pitch, you know, talking about what's unique about my product, what it's doing for people, how it's remarkable, how to go from never shooting a video to having a fully functional automated YouTube ads business generating you 30 leads a day at, you know, $1 a lead within just 4 videos, right? So something like that is my pitch, and it lives all the time. It's a landing page. They go to the landing page, they get a little bit of information about what they're going to learn, opt in, and I'll explain the entire process. Now they opt in. Now I've got their email, so I can automate this sales sequence, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a pitch process. It's not just a pitch. Like, it's not like when you're trying to market to somebody online, it's not like you're walking into Shark Tank and you get one pitch moment. For those 4 people, all they're doing, all their attention is on you. No. It's this person is like out at a beach somewhere eating chips and waiting for their wife to come out of the water, and they see your ad. They're like, oh, this is kind of cool and interesting. Boom. Okay.
Put their phone down. That
Exactly. They'll put their phone on after they opt in. Now I got to get them back.
Or maybe they don't opt in, and then you hit them again.
Yep. And that's
again.
like ads, and they'll see more posts and whatever. So the automated pitch process goes then landing page to thank you page. And now if you're selling your own product, your own course, your own membership, coaching, app, the thank you page most likely is going to be a sales page for you to sell them on your product. If you're promoting as an affiliate, what I've always done, send them to a thank you page that indoctrinates them into my world so that they know why they should check out the product that I'm going to recommend. Hey, let's say I'm an affiliate for the YouTube ad script course. I get them into my opt-in page. On the thank you page, I go, look, you need YouTube ads. YouTube ads are, you know, the highest order value of anything that I've ever seen. Yes, it costs a little bit more per lead, but it absolutely makes you more money per lead. I go through all the benefits, all the reasons somebody needs YouTube ads. You got to scale. Facebook is canceling accounts all the time. It's insane. You can't rely on just Facebook. You need to broaden your awareness. So you need to get in on this. And look, I started running YouTube ads after taking this. And I don't even think you need a YouTube ads course. What I think you need is the perfect pitch process for you need a script that's going to give you that. here's where I got mine. Click the link below. You can check it out. And that's my thank you page, right? So, and this is all living all the time, right? So that's a video that, let's say somebody opts in at 2 a.m. I've had to do nothing for that, right? They opt in, they see the video, they go, okay, cool. I'm in my zone now. I'm going to check it out. They go and they buy the course. You make an affiliate commission. All of this happened without you lifting a finger after you've set it up, right? So this is the automated pitch process. Now, let's say they watch the thank you video, but they don't buy. Or I'm selling my own script course. Somebody comes to my sales page, doesn't buy. My emails assume that they don't buy, and they work to get them back. They work to pull them back into my, my world, my sales page, all of that. So I have sequences that are now running around the clock. Wait 1 day, send email. Wait 2 days, send email. And we cover all that in the Email Profits course as far as what to say. We want to, focus on the emotions. We want to focus on stories and stats, and that's all in the process based on our 4 pillars, which is how you actually run the campaign. But now we go to also adding into our app, our automated pitch process, the ad sequencing, right? So we've got awareness ads, consideration ads, and conversion ads. So the first ad is going to be a certain pitch. Then once they're in, they've been to my landing page, they've been to my sales page, I'm going to show them ads that are more consideration. Like, here's what you got to think about. Here's the things that are in my course. And then conversion. Make sure you get this now.
Yeah.
Right? So different kinds of ads. There we go. My thing was, my audio was dead. So that's our automated pitch process. These are the things that you want to create. And so what's cool is a lot of people get like mixed up in the minutia. Like, okay, Travis, whoa, that sounds like sequences. Like, what do I put in my email? And like, what should my from name be? And like, what should I say in the thank you of my email? Like, don't do that. Get an MVP. We teach this in the program. Get your landing page and be specific on the pitch, right? That's why we go through this whole process, is like, be specific about what makes your product unique, what the outcome's going to be, what are people saying about it, why is it remarkable? And you can test out different headlines, like how to leverage one simple script to get 100 leads a day for any business. Well, same idea.
And I was reading this book, I guess maybe the end of last week, and one of the things that I kind of noted, and I've known this, but I just kind of wrote it down, was simplicity scales.
Yep.
Like, if you have to have all of this, super complex with, a million emails going on and everything before you even start it, and it doesn't work, it's like, well,
you wasted so much time.
And what's not working? You don't know what's not working because there's so many things.
That's the best thing that you can do in your business, is get it started and add things to the process versus trying to add everything to the process and then come back and go, okay, so what's happening here? Especially, like, the funniest thing is like, let's say you go through all this automated pitch process. You get a landing page, thank you page, sequences built out to 30 days. You've got ad sequences you're filming. You've got a videographer. You've got these sales pages, and you've got this different sales page with content on it and all this. And you go to get the ad out, and nobody's clicking on the ad. And it's like the very first part of the process you didn't put enough time into because you were so focused on getting everything.
Yeah.
And now that awesome 30-day email sequence that took you a week to write, nobody's ever going to see it. Because now you're like, well, man, I didn't identify my avatar right, or I didn't do this ad right, or I didn't do this script right. So,
but if you
get an ad going to a landing page that has a thank you page, that's it. No sequence. Then add an email to your sequence every day.
And then if you see one's not working, not performing, now you know what.
Now I can edit and change it.
Yeah.
And then I can add more ads into the process. Like, I always start with the MVP. What is the minimum amount of work that I can do to prove concept on this new ad, on this new pitch, on this new offer? What is the minimum amount of work that I have to do to get it to where it is functional, it's running, it takes care of the customers, they're getting the minimum amount of information they need, and then I can go through and make the sequences. Okay, I'm getting leads at a good cost. With a sequence, I know I'm going to be able to crush this, like things like that. So when you're creating your automated pitch process, don't worry about having it be perfect. Like, your first headline's not going to be perfect, but we want to have, and I have this in my notes here, be specific with the outcome. The more specific your outcome is for that user, the more likely they are to engage with you. We want specificity in our ad, our landing page, and our thank you page to all match. So here is a 4-step process to creating your first completely bulletproof YouTube ad that's guaranteed to generate leads cheaper and faster than anything you've seen before, even if you're starting from scratch, without having to have professional video camera equipment. That's the message I'm getting across in my ad. The landing page damn well better say almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
The thank you page better reiterate what they just opted in for to find out about, right? So now I'm staying on message. I'm staying on point. I've seen people make the mistake of like an ad that says how to add 3 to 5 clients to your business this week. And then in the landing page, it says like how to add 1 client in a month. And it's like, you're just off a little. You're kind of saying the same thing, but you want to be specific with the outcome. And also, like, one of the things that I've noticed about a lot of other people is they're afraid to, well, Travis, I don't have an outcome. Like, I have never generated a list. So how do I tell people this can guarantee that it gets them 100 leads? You've got to figure out what your outcome is going to be for those people, right? Give some people free access to it if you want, and then see what they come up with. Hey, I was able to generate 50 leads in my first 24 hours. That's it. That's all you got to use. Generate 50 leads in 24 hours, guaranteed. And then show them the screenshot of that person. So when creating your pitch, be specific. What are they going to get out of it? Why should they pay attention to you? The opposite of being specific is, I'm going to help you make money.
Yeah, that was one that I was thinking of.
It's like, that's a really, what?
Make money online. It's
make
like,
money how? Doing what?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm going to help you build a business. What? I'm going to help you build a business that generates 100 leads. Okay, I'm going to help you build a business that generates 100 leads in the next 24 hours. Okay. I'm going to help you build a business that generates leads in the next 24 hours, 100 leads in the next 24 hours without needing to film a professional sales video or even put yourself on camera. Oh, okay. That's exactly what you're going to give me.
Yeah.
And as long as you can exactly do that, it's actually going to get more people to opt in than if you just said, I'm going to make you money, right? So be specific in your pitch process. So just to review, what's unique about your product? What do other people say about your product? What is this product doing for people? What can grab people's attention? And is it remarkable? It's a lot easier to do these for an affiliate offer. If you're trying to create your own product, you might not know what these are. Find somebody that you can bounce ideas off of. Find somebody in our mastermind, go in the mastermind app, make a post. It says, hey guys, I'm trying to figure out what's unique about my product. Can I chat with somebody about it? Somebody will chime in. We will chime in and help you figure that out. That's one of the reasons we created the mastermind group, was to have a group of people, like-minded peers, where you could do this. Facebook's a little too noisy. We wanted to have something that I could continue to give to the group while the group also gives to each other. So that's a great example of how you'd be able to use that group right now to help out. You can even give people in the mastermind access to your course and be like, hey, what did you think about this? Like, can you give me a testimonial? I'd love to see what your thoughts were. But that's our third phase. Creating your pitch, and then taking that pitch and turning on the automated pitch process, turning on your app, landing page, thank you page, sequences, and ads. That's it. And I mean, ads and posts. You can make posts, but it's like, that's all you need to get started. As long as you have a specific outcome in mind for a specific person and you know what your product is, now we're on to phase 4, which is let's take this and generate our first 1,000 leads. We'll be covering that in the next video. See you guys there.
See you soon.